Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Mohammed Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com New York Forex trading session. I am going to present my Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. I mainly use Elliot Wave to trade and forecast the market, and I also teach trading with Elliot Wave online course. I also use different forex day trading systems, and they are also available online in the okay. So if you are interested to make money, check out my website. There are different ways to communicate with me and contact me. Okay, first thing first. Okay, let's go over to some price charts and see what's going on in different forex currency pairs. Let me check out. Okay, there was a request to display the time, um, meaning the time frame that I'm using. So it's right up here. Okay, now let me go to the profile, and I want to first check out the radar screen indicator. Let's see what's going on with the radar screen. Okay, most of the pairs, they are going sideways. Okay, euro dollar, I'm not saying that the price action is sideways. All I'm saying is that you should use a sideways trading method to trade the currency pairs. So euro dollar, pound dollar, US dollar, Swiss franc, AUDUSD, NZDUSD, CAD, JPY, these pairs are currently suggesting, based on my custom indicator, that I should use sideways trading strategy. Let me check out some other stuff. And this one is the aberration scanner. It detects the anomaly on price charts. So it seems to me Euro GBP and GBPCHF, they are showing a good sign. Also the USD Swiss franc, okay, looks interesting. Let us take a look at reversal scanner. I used these custom design radar screens, also known as dashboard indicators. I personally designed them, tested them. These are my very own custom indicators, and they help me to quickly identify what's going on across multiple time frames. And I check out multiple currency pairs with the help of few mouse clicks. So quite handy tool. Okay, I can tell you AUDUSD is going down along with NZDUSD currency pair, and Euro GBP and Euro GBP and 1 hour, both are red. Okay, I will check out those one as well. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, the Elliot Wave scanner is telling me to check out pound dollar currency pair. Okay, pound dollar. What else do we have? USD Swiss franc is also looking good in 4 hour. I will check this one out too. And let me see. Aussie is going down actually, along with NZDUSD. Euro GBP looks a little bit bullish. What's going on with Euro GBP over here? Euro GBP, yes, it looks bullish, but we could get a top over here as well in Euro GBP currency pair. Okay, let's start with the Euro dollar currency pair. Go back to the live stream. Okay, let's go over to the euro dollar. We see it's quite possible that this bullish running triangle pattern it's probably not going to work, but let's see, because you see the Aussie dollar is going down, NZDUSD is falling down, so it's quite possible that Euro USD is also going to drop. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour. So here's the support down over here. We got these two, three bullish drives to the upside over here, and this is telling me that market wants to move sideways, and maybe it's going to drop over here. So this was the support and a triangle pattern, and price action took out the low over here. So the triangle pattern actually failed. So I don't think so the triangle is going to work over here. Then what else we have? Well, the way I see, the alternative Elliott wave count is probably going to work. Okay, so this means what kind of a pattern we are getting over here? The 5 minutes time frame. Okay, we got this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got the breakout over here. Let's check out the US dollar index first. US dollar index is rising up, and this means we are not going to get a triangle pattern over here as well. Okay, this is telling me market wants to go up more. Market wants to, rise up over here. Okay, pound is falling down, and this also means that expect further weakness. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me go over to the desktop over here, and go over to the euro. Okay, I'm going to look for a possible sell trade in Euro USD currency pair. Sell, and how far the stop loss is going to be. The stop loss is going to be all swing high somewhere up over here. Okay, so here's the high. Okay, stop loss placed, and I'm also going to discuss about the potential target. So the target is probably going to be somewhere down over here, but let's use this one. Go to modify, Okay, so place the entry, the stop loss, and the take profit level over here. Now this is just my trade, you do not have to follow me. Okay, that's totally up to you. If I lose my money. If you lose your money. Okay, so I've taken the sell over here, and let's see, sell at 1.1658, and let me adjust it. So stop loss at 1.1729, and the target I'm looking at is, or the exit, 1.1598. Okay, so take profit at okay, so this is the take profit level over here, and let's see how the market is going to move. Okay, so let's see if euro is going to drop or not. Put in my stop loss and take profit level over here. The trade is open, I'm inside the market. Okay, close this one. So I was doing the analysis, so the way I see it, looks quite possible that euro is going to drop. Even if this bullish triangle scenario is going to work, I still expect a bullish leg inside a euro dollar currency pair. There are other wave count as well, but for the time being, euro is probably going to drop. Okay. Okay. So the way I see, market is probably going to drop over here in euro dollar currency pair. It took out the low over here, so that's the failure of a triangle, right? So my forecast is bearish, and the way I see market is most likely going to drop first over here, and then expect more upside in euro USD currency pair. Okay. Okay, then so you see, this is kind of a, this looks like to me we got kind of a leading diagonal pattern over here. Okay, right over here, and this high over here, which actually failed to take out the old swing high, is probably going to break below the old swing low over here. Okay, the whole bullish leg looks corrective in nature, so that's my explanation of taking a sell in euro dollar currency pair. Now let me go back to the radar screen. Let's see what's going on in other pairs. So the way I see euro dollar, it's probably going to drop. Okay, the 4 hour actually looks bearish now. Let's see what else we have. Okay, euro GBP actually look interesting. I will check out the euro GBP later. Let's take a look at pound dollar. GBPUSD going down. Okay. Okay, euro GBP actually trying to show us some aberration. GBP looks interesting. I will check it out. So pound is actually sideways. Okay, let's go back to our live stream. Go over to the trading terminal. So DX, it's probably going to rise up. Okay, the way I see, we might get a complete bullish leg over here, or at least on a short-term basis. I don't think that DX is going to drop, at least on a short-term basis. Okay, so go here. Here's the 4-hour. And the 4-hour is telling me that market wants to go up. Okay, and we might get a retest over here. Let's see. Yes, this one is the breakout right over here. So the DX is going up. I think it's going to break above this high. So expect a 25 pips bullish leg. That's what I'm expecting in the DX. And this means euro dollar is going to drop. So this also means that the trade which I've taken, one second, go over to the other one. Okay. So the trade which I've just taken in euro dollar, let me chart over here. Okay, the trade must be in profit. Now once market is going to breaks below the low over here, okay, this low over here, then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lower down my stop loss, especially if market touches the low of this green color candlestick over here. Okay, so right now the trade is in profit. Okay, it's about $190, but I pay $15 commission as well. So let's see. Okay, back to the USD index, the US dollar index, expect more upside and going to most likely hammer down the euro dollar. Next one is probably trying to drop over here. Let's take a look at pound dollar. Yes, pound is going down. Okay, we got a clear hit right over here. This was the sell zone. Let me show you. So this was the sell zone. Market hit it and now it's going down, and the way I see it, I think it's going to drop more. Now how far it's going to drop, if I go over here, go over to the daily, this is the buy zone. This is where the market bounced back up. So I think the GBPUSD currency pair, it's going to drop more. We have some support down over here. Let me show you. So this is the support down over here. This actually kind of I would say an old support. So the GBP, the way pound is going down, I think market is going to drop a little bit more over here. It's not going to stop the decline. Change the color of arrow to chartreuse. Okay, so pound is probably going to drop, and how far pound is going to drop, I just told you the level. Okay, next one is the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, we got a hit over here. Aussie dollar is going to break below this low over here. The way market is falling down, market is most likely going to take out this low. The way it's falling down, the way it's crashing down. Okay, So this means, the euro is also going to drop. So there's overall strength, I would say, happening inside the US dollar index, and this means the rest of the other pairs like the euro dollar, pound dollar, AUDUSD, the Aussie dollar, and the NZDUSD, the Kiwi, all of them are falling down. The euro is probably going to waste some time before we actually get further weakness in price. Okay, so AUD USD currency pair, the way I see, market is probably going to drop more, and here's the forecast. Expect further weakness. Next one is the AUD USD 4 hours. So this was the support. Price took out the support level. So now I don't think it's going to stop over here. The way I see, it's probably going to drop further. Okay, this whole thing could probably turn into some sort of a flat pattern or maybe a triangle pattern, but the trend looks bearish. Okay, next one is the NZDUSD. Oh, it took out the support level. You see, this is a clear breakdown over here. This was the high, then we got a swing low, a very prominent one, then we got a new high. So this was a bounce and a spike which failed. So right after that, market is falling down again. So this is a big body candlestick which actually took out the stop losses of all the buyers. Okay, so NZDUSD, it's going down, and this is where I thought it's going to stop, but it didn't. I never took any trade. Okay, this is the reason why I always tell you know wait for the market to test the zone and then wait for the market to show you a reaction. Do not just jump into the market just because you think price action is going to bounce. You should wait for a reaction. So it took out the support level. Now the way I see, it's probably going to show a little bit pause over here, and maybe tomorrow we are going to get further weakness. So the pullback, the deeper pullback which I was expecting, I don't think it's going to happen now. Market is probably going to turn a little bit sideways and then drop more inside NZD USD currency pair. Looks bearish. So 4 hours also bearish. Even if you apply the rainbow trading strategy, here it is. Go to a 1 hour. We got a very nice clean rainbow over here. The trend looks clearly down over here. Okay. Next one is the USD Swiss franc. Swiss franc is somehow going sideways, but the way I see, Swiss franc is going to pop the high, like the way we got in USDCAD, which I'm going to discuss it later. So USD Swiss franc is still going somewhat sideways over here. Okay, and it seems to me took out this high, took out the low. Okay, this looks like to me we have a possible pattern over here. I'm going to remove the sell trade plan over here. Okay, so here's the zone. This is the zone right over here, and if price action is going to breaks above this zone, then we can look for potential buy trade setups. Okay, so the way I see, let me change the color of this trend line to green. Okay, so if we do get a bullish breakout over here in US dollar Swiss franc, okay, then expect more upside in USDCHF currency pair. The whole thing could go sideways as well, that's also possible. This was the break of the support, and what I'm getting right now is market is kind of going sideways over here. Okay, next one is the spot gold. Spot gold is most likely going to drop over here. This is the buy trade plan. If you go over to a smaller time frame, this was the wedge shape pattern which I already discussed when I did the New York market session yesterday. So this is what I've told you, that most of the time you get a false break to the downside, and this is exactly what happened. So I left trend lines over here. You see what happened. Market took out the low, fooled everybody, and people were thinking that okay, gold is going down, but in reality what happened, we got a bullish leg to the upside. Okay, this is the power of Elliot Wave. Now I'm looking for a sell trade plan up over here, so I don't think so the gold is going to stop over here. I expect more upside first, and then I would probably look for a potential sell trade inside spot gold. Wait for the market to rise up more first. So this is what I've told you. It's a diagonal triangle formation over here. Even if it's not a 1 2 3 4 5, even if we label this as ABC, I still expect a bullish leg no matter which way you count it. Okay, next one is the spot silver. Spot silver, I think it's trying to waste time over here. We got the drop in spot silver. Now market is again trying to move sideways. This is a clear breakdown over here, and if we go over to a daily time frame, okay, silver is most likely going to waste time, and then it's probably going to resume the decline. Okay, so the way I see, silver is probably going to move like this, but first it needs to complete the correction. So this is the support area. Do not jump into the market with a sell trade. Wait for the market to breaks below the support level first, then use your own day trading strategies and look for a sell trade. If you do not have a day trading strategy, check out my website. Next one is the USDCAD, which actually printed a new high. Very few people were expecting that. This was a sell trade plan. Market did not show a single reaction over here. It just took out the high. So that's why I have mentioned this white color, draw this white color line over here, that sometimes it just hit the sell zone and sliced through it. So this is what exactly happened. Now the way I see, let me remove all of this. Price action is most likely going to waste some time over here. It will probably turn sideways. We might get some more sideways price action, and then market is going to resume the uptrend over here inside USD CAD currency pair. So I expect more upside in US dollar CAD pair. If you go to a 1 hour, this was the sell plan. Okay, and market did not break through this green color level over here. Okay, now there's another side which I would like to discuss over here. Okay, this is the support level, and if price action is going to let me adjust this level. price action is going to break below this support level right over here. This is the last candle. So if market is going to breaks below this level, then we might get further weakness in price action. Otherwise, the way I see, this is just going to be a sideways price action and I expect more upside. So below 1.3848 level, USDCAD is going to drop. Otherwise, expect more upside in US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. Okay. Next one is the USDJPY. USDJPY is trying to move sideways, but I could get, you know, um, I would say a deeper retracement or a pullback looks quite possible. So that is the reason. Here's the sell trade plan over here. Wait for the market to break above 148.50 level, and then we could get some sort of a potential sell trade setup over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the price action to first complete a bullish leg over here. Okay, let me adjust the trend line, create a false bullish breakout. Once market creates a false bullish breakout, then use your trading strategies to look for a potential sell trade. Market just fire up like this, and if that's going to happen, then obviously no trade. You want the market to show you some sort of a bearish pattern, a chart pattern, okay, before you jump into the market. So US dollar yen currency pair, if market is going to drop, I expect a bullish leg first, or market could go up from current levels. In both cases, I'm expecting a potential bullish leg in USDJPY currency pair. Okay, so the forecast says market is going to print a new low over here, but the way market is behaving, it is probably going to rise up before it goes back down. Next one is the pound yen. Pound yen market is falling down. I'm not much interested. My sell setup is up there. So in GBPJPY currency pair, I want the price action to go up over here. This trend is only going to change. This uptrend is only going to change if GBPJPY currency pair is going to breaks below 195.33 level. Otherwise, to me, it is still an uptrend going on inside pound versus Japanese yen currency pair. Okay, let's go over to a 4 hours. A 4-hour time frame, same story. This is the green color highlighted area, and if market is going to be below it, then we might see a change of trend in 4-hour time frame of JPY currency pair. So otherwise, it seems to me there's an uptrend going on. Okay, inside pound versus Japanese yen currency pair. Okay, let's take a look at 1 hour. So you see, this was the support area. Price action took out the support level. What kind of a pattern we got over here? Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, A, B, and C. Looks like to me we're getting a double zigzag over here. Okay, 15 minutes chart actually looks bullish. Let me check out the radar screen, then I come back to the pound yen currency pair again. GBPJPY, we should use the trend following trading strategy. Okay, pound yen. Okay, it's probably going to create a short-term bottom over here in GBPJPY. Okay, so AUDJPY and NZDJPY, they are showing some signs of a bottoming. Okay, Okay, so over here on this scanner, let's see, GBPJPY looks bearish, Euro, Yen, AUDJPY, NZDJPY, they all looks bearish. Even the CAD JPY is going down. Okay, let's go back. So the way I see GBPJPY, it's most likely going to move a little bit sideways first, and then it's going to drop more. We haven't got a bottom so far. Euro Yen is going down along with the rest of the other pairs. Okay, this is a nice drop over here. Let's check out the daily. This was the breakdown right over here. Market is retesting the support. So this was the level price action. It took the area. Let's see what's going on with regards to rainbow. Okay, 1 hour rainbow, it looks a little bit mixed over here. 4 hour is still bullish. Okay, 4 hour, yes, it's still bullish, but it's also showing signs of weakness as well. We could get a twist over here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, it looks quite possible that the euro is going to rise up or at least go sideways a little bit, so I would prefer to touch this pair. Okay, next one is the Swiss franc yen trying to move sideways over here. CHF JPY, yes, we got a drop. Now this is the level. Okay, this is a setup right over here inside CHF JPY currency pair. Okay, let me check out the Elliot Wave pattern scanner first, and then I will come back to Swiss franc yen. Okay, Swiss franc JPY. Okay, the 4 hour actually confirms the pattern. So I think this Swiss franc is going to move sideways, then it's probably going to drop. Okay, this means we need to add something over here. What could we add? So the way I see the Swiss franc JPY is setting up a potential sell pattern. Okay, and check it out further. So Swiss franc JPY, we have a setup over here, and let's check it out over here. Swiss franc, this one is the AUDJPY, CHF. It was right up there. This is the one. Okay. This looks like to me we got a potential triangle pattern over here. Okay, looks a little bit kind of bearish. So Swiss franc yen, sell setup is there. And regarding the euro is just going nowhere. It's trying to waste my time. Let's go back to the euro chart again, where it is. Here's the chart of euro. It's going nowhere. Okay, let's see. The euro dollar is actually trying to move sideways. That's not good for this sell trade. Okay, let me close this one with a small profit. Okay, we can check it out tomorrow, see what's going on, because I'm going to end this session after a few minutes time. Okay, go back to the, yes, this one, move this one away, by the way. So let's take a look at some of the periods over here. So this is the today's score, by the way. This is what I have made today. Sell in euro dollar over here, another sell in euro, and this was another which I just closed over here. So just about 1530 US dollars. So 1530 US dollar profit and 16 cents. That's all. This is what all I made today. Okay. So right, let me close this trading terminal. Okay, so regarding the Swiss franc JPY, I'm getting a possible sell setup over here, and I'm going to draw some trend lines. Okay, so you guys will get an idea what I'm talking about. Let me remove these trend lines over here first, and zoom out a little bit. Okay, so this is the support over here, and if price action is going to breaks below this support level, then the trend is down, and be interested in potential sell trade setups over here. Use your own day trading strategies. If you do not have a day trading method, check out my website. Okay, so next one is the AUDJPY. AUDJPY is falling down as forecasted. This is what I've told you guys, that AUD is most likely going to drop, so we got the drop. Now it's probably going to drop a little bit more. This is the support down over here. Okay, so we might get a bounce over here. So if you do get a bullish reaction over here, then use your own buy trading strategy. Otherwise, right now price action is falling down and it could drop 100 more pips lower. Okay, next one is the Euro AUD. Euro AUD market is going up. I expect more upside. I was expecting kind of a pullback over here in Euro AUD, but it didn't happen. Not all the times market is going to follow your forecast. Okay, so Euro AUD looks a little bit bullish. Let me go back to the radar screen. I want to know what is going on. Oh, this one is the wrong one. Okay, let's click again, go over to the radar screen. So Euro AUD, I think I have this one over here. Euro NZD is here. Where is the Euro AUD? Okay, it's trending. Euro AUD is in a trending mode. So Euro AUD, I don't see any aberration on the aberration scanner. Let's check out the reversal. Euro AUD 4 hour looks a little bit kind of bearish, but it's in a trending mode, so we might get further upside in Euro AUD currency pair. Okay, let's check out the Elliot Wave scanner. Okay, daily time frame looks interesting in Euro AUD currency pair. By the way, if you like my live stream, hit the like and subscribe button as well. Okay, so let's go back to the Euro AUD pair. I'm going to check out the daily chart first. Let's see what's going on in Euro AUD pair daily time frame. Okay, Euro AUD, we got a bullish breakout over here, and the way I see, it's a good idea to wait for a pullback first before you jump into the market. Okay, so where's the support? Okay, support is down over here, right over here. This is the support. Okay, so wait for the market to drop and try to test this support level. And you get a reaction in price action, then look for a buy trade. Okay, otherwise outside. Why? Because sometimes you get a drop in price action. Let me show you what I mean by that. Sometimes you get a drop in price action and market just simply slice through it. Okay, you know, market just keep falling down and down and it breaks through it. So a good idea is to wait for the market to first test the support level, shows you some sort of a bullish bounce back up, and use your own day trading strategies to look for a potential buy trade setup. Okay, do not just jump into the market just because there is support over here. And if you do not have a day trading strategy, check out my website. Okay, Next one is the WTI crude oil. Crude oil is going down, okay, and I see this thing as just a pullback. We might get a retest at 63.70 area, and then market is going to drop more over here in crude oil. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. So 1 hour time frame, price action is trying to move sideways. Let's see. Okay, price action is probably going to take out this high. Okay, it looks a little bit bullish. So crude oil is most likely going to rise up more over here, and then expect further weakness in price. Let's save this one over here. So my forecast is overall bearish in crude oil in daily time frame as well as in 4 hour. So down over here, this is the my potential sell trade plan over here. Let me write it down. So this is the sell trade plan in crude oil. So wait for a bullish leg first, then use your own day trading strategies. If you do get a reaction, sometimes price just goes up like this, and if you try to sell, you're obviously going to lose money. So what I'm saying is wait for the market to rise up. This is the resistance level up over here. Okay, so this is the area. Let me change the color to tomato. So if market is just going to fire up like this, then obviously no need to sell. You need to wait for the market test this old swing high over here, and once you do see a reaction to the downside, then look for a potential sell trade. Otherwise wait outside, let it go. No need to jump into the market. Okay, AUD NZD weekly, I expect more upside in AUD NZD currency pairs, going to rise up more. Same goes in the daily. I was looking for a short-term bearish pullback, we didn't get it, and market rise up. So the support is down over here. It's quite possible that we get a short-term pullback, something like this happens. And in case of a pullback, use your own day trading strategies to try to join an uptrend. It's a clear uptrend going on. Next one is the EURUSD. EURUSD. This one looks like to me we're getting kind of a wedge shape formation, and these things usually tries to show us some sort of a false bullish breakout first, and then we get a top and a drop. So let's take a look at a daily time frame. Actually look, let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is still, this is the support area. If market is going to drop, then it needs to first breaks below the support level. There is no need to take a sell over here until market breaks down the support level. If price action is not going to break below the support area, just wait outside, let it go. Okay, because the EURUSD could go up maybe 100 pips or even 100 or 300 pips. Okay, so do not try to sell over here. It's an uptrend going on inside EURUSD currency pair. Let us take a look at Euro GBP. Okay, Euro GBP is rising up as expected. This is what I've mentioned yesterday when I did the live stream. So upside in Euro GBP currency pair. Let me take a look at one more chart of Euro GBP. We might get actually a sell trade setup over here in Euro GBP currency pair. Let me check out the rainbow first and see what's going on. Okay, rainbow is turning around, it's turning bullish. Okay, so in 15 minutes it's already up. Okay, this will come down. We're probably going to get a pullback over here. Let's go back to the other. So Euro GBP market is firing up. Go over to a 1 hour time frame. The way I see, wait for a pullback and then expect more upside. Okay, so this is the forecast with Euro GBP currency pair. Euro GBP is going up, so this means the Euro is becoming strong against the British pound. Okay, this is what all it means, and I think that is the reason why my Euro USD sell trade wasn't moving that much. So Euro GBP, I expect more upside over here. Okay, then look for some sort of a sell trade up here, but I think it's going to take few more days. Okay, next one is the GBP CAD. GBP CAD, the trend is up and I expect more upside in GBP CAD currency pair. The way I see GBP CAD, we might get a drop. Let me go back to the radar screen and see what's going on in GBP CAD. Then I will come back and check out. Okay. I don't think I have GBP CAD listed on this one. Okay, over here it's sideways. Okay, so the trading method is sideways. This means use a sideways trading strategy. Okay, so GBP CAD, I think we might get a potential sell trade setup over here. Let's see. Okay, here's the support and let's see. This was the high right over here. This was the support and price action actually took out this high after the breakdown and now it's falling back down. Okay, it's a little bit early to jump into the market. So support over here in GBP CAD currency pair. This looks like to me of a tweezer top or maybe a double top type pattern over here. Okay, all I need is a breakdown in the market first, then I might consider looking for potential sell trade, but for the time being wait outside. No need to open any trade inside GBP CAD currency pair. Okay, okay, let's go back to the euro dollar and see what's going on. So Euro USD is trying to go nowhere. It's trying to move sideways. I did try one sell over here. Market looks a bit, sideways over here. So it's better to check out the price action tomorrow. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the time being from my side. Let me go back to the radar screen. Okay, the Aussie dollar and NZD both are going down. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the time being from my side, and I will see you tomorrow. I will do the New York market session tomorrow. So from my side, have a nice day, and bye bye. See you tomorrow.